All right, this is the appearance of engineered light that's on my bedroom wall. All right, it's not there and then it just appears there. It's entirely demonic. And this is directly tied to the criminal conduct that me, Lim, and you, Kim, are engaging in while you see them crossing path while the light source is over my head while I'm inside of an apartment in Los Angeles and nowhere near the Ontario Museum of History and Arts, where if that were the sun, there's no sun that's going to be outside my living room window. This is the pattern of conduct, and there is no explanation for the light that's appearing on my bedroom wall, which again, it appears and disappears. It's also made dynamic while the entity is just engaging in what is a light show inside of my apartment. Also doing so pursuant to what I do on my phone. This is very demonic. This is terrorism that's occurring inside of the apartment while you're looking at what is the light source that's outside of the living room window. Outside of that bedroom, that's where, outside of my bedroom where I just captured the light source outside of the living room window. As you can clearly see, the door is closed. The light source is on the opposite side of the apartment. It has nothing to do with the light source. This is nothing other than demonic activity that's occurring inside pursuant to what is ongoing surveillance. It is a sex offense that Me Lim is actually engaging in, and she's going to be prosecuted as that terrorist and a sex offender in the shoes of the state, engaging in surveillance with that state in the specific environment. Like I said, it's not watering plants, it's relevant positioning, and it's malicious and acting with impunity because that demon also knows that I happen to be shooting video. Everything that the entity is doing, it's doing with real-time specific knowledge, which you also know by the placement of the light that's literally following wherever it is that I go. If I sit in my second bedroom over there, that's where the engineered light will appear and disappear. That's where the entity will, in other words, surround me with this engineered light. It is currently 8:12 in the morning. This is evidence of what was going on while this same entity engaged in kidnapping, calling themselves police officers. Those are demons. They're terrorists and they're sex offenders and they're group stalkers, and they engaged in kidnapping, masquerading themselves as a law enforcement agency, and they are indeed engaged in group stalking just like the LAPD, just like Dominic Choi, just like the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. And they're engaging in this system now that I'm in LA, engaging in the identical pattern of conduct, stalking with engineered light is the P.O.C. It's occurring inside of an apartment now because this is where I'm at. And you're looking at all of that pattern of conduct underway as I remain inside of one location for the duration of the day. It is relevant. I want to speak to what the state is engaging in. This is relevant to corporate invasion of privacy by entity, which is a sex offense. It's occurring in a private space. And the entity is literally engaging what is rising and setting the light source, which is not the sun. And at no point ever is the sun over the Ovid Family Community Library. But yet you will see that light source that's over that address at 215 East C Street today at 9:42, where I'm going to capture more video. And this engineered light, which is a distinct method of stalking with light, and it's relevant to terrorism by the state, who was stalking in aircrafts, stalking on Alvarado Street. All those are all demons crossing path repeatedly, acting with impunity, just like they are in Lobdell Place, while the entity is acting with impunity, crossing path right in front of your face, just like you, Kim, and me, Lim, are doing, crossing path. A demon doing so just because she's watering the plants. She's engaging in what is acting with impunity, crossing path, group stalking you, in other words, right in your face, which represents the state. That's how the government is monitoring you, through the people of the state. That's why a light source, which is not the sun, is over this apartment complex in alignment to me, and also setting in alignment to me, filling my apartment, by the way, with that which isn't even sunlight. It's appearing and disappearing all day long. Me Lim is going to be federally prosecuted, and Me Lim is going to be deported for this. It is currently, again, 8:14 a.m., and this is P.O.C.